just in the heart of Makere, we're to see the documentary to shooting. Just after our revision, we were like, why don't we shoot for our dear esteemed viewers of Uganda? A very good welcome, a very good evening. It's just an evening right here, but anytime you'll be watching this video, we thank you for the love, we thank you for the support, we appreciate everything that you guys are doing. But make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, make sure that you follow. We shall be updating you about what will be happening. And today we are also going to dive into another interesting conversation. Today we have another guest right here. Every week we shall be spotting out an outstanding female, male guest. And today we are going to be talking about with women emancipation. Now women are working, they have lots of money, they have big chunks of land, they have huge, expensive, luxurious, posh cars, posh houses. So now we are taking a scenario. You are a young man out there, you are age mates, but then you fall in love with a person who has slightly, okay, no, let us not say slightly. How can you manage such a relationship? Are you going to swap roles? That's what we're going to be discussing today. Network at socket to Bozeko Mags. Since Oklahoma Mags. How are you? Big end of it here. Olikiria. Economy over buli judge byonna bwe bimu kubanga bambe kwasa economy over byonna bwe bito bibiri.
So kwasa economy.
Kubanga era bibaddewo bwe bito. Ntogero zali banga bye bimu. Hi my darling. You are most welcome. Thank you so very much for honoring our invitation. Can you please introduce yourself to a person who is watching Uganda? Your name and what you are currently doing.
My name is Shime Juliet, and I'm a second year law student at St. Augustine International University.
Wow, that's amazing. How are you finding the course? How is life?
Life is fair.
Economy.
We are managing.
You're managing. Yeah. I get and I see all the looks just define the economy. So now we want to discuss and I want to hear from you. If at all you manage, if at all you happen to get a guy, you're earning more than the guy. Will you now swap roles, like the guy should be the woman and then you will be the man in the house? In this way, you'll be taking the decisions, you'll be taking the orders, and you'll be clearing the bills. The guy should admit to start doing house chores. Can you submit your guy to doing house chores because you're earning more than him?
Well, in this case,
yes.
If I'm the one bringing the lion's share, like if I'm the one providing,
yes,
why shouldn't that guy do the house chores?
Oh my God! You're going to allow your husband to start washing dishes, to start washing diapers of the changing the diapers of the baby?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, let's say if I'm working and the guy, let's say the guy has no job, will he have to wait for me to come back home and do the dishes? Yet he's going to spend the entire day home. Yeah.
So if he's like, no, can't you hire a maid? Like, let the guy stay with his prestige as the man.
But look, there are things which maids can do. Like, there is no way how I can tell a maid to go and clean my bedroom.
Okay. That is. We can understand.
Yeah.
So you want your hubby to go and clean the bedroom?
Why not?
But of course he can't clean the bedroom the entire week.
He can. You
want him to?
First of all, he's at home. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. He's not going to work. He's going to pay for the bills or what. He's not paying the maids or bringing anything on table. Then if he has to do something that's small, why can't he?
Mags,
I have a question for her.
Kati,
after him laying the beds, after him doing all the things, kati musawaze ekino ba musawaze ekizadde nga yagira nga gwagira kuba kati ugambi no omanyi agambye yajja okuba ng'omusajja kitegeera kati olabira ng'omusajja nga gwakola buli kimu omusajja kati wadanisa ebyekikyala so kati awo
now Mags kamuyameko ku mugenyi waffe ensonga ezo zibeera z'abantu babiri buli omu participating
omugenyi tewandi muyambi
no okay let's say in this case there are no maids. There are no maids because some of us, we don't like maids personally.
For heaven's sake, you are a lawyer in the making. Okay, we are looking at you as a lawyer. Like you are a lawyer, you have a car, you have these all things, and then you don't have a maid.
No, it's okay. Maids are, it's not a must to have a maid. I can live without a maid. As long as I know my man is at home, he's going to do the work at home.
So you mean that you're going to transform your man into now a maid?
No, he's not a maid. So if I'm at home, if I'm okay, in this case, let's say it's for the woman who is at home. If she's doing all those chores and housework, is she a maid?
No, she's not a maid.
So if I tell the man to stay home and do the housework, have I made him a maid?
So Mags, go solo chikiriza sebo ng'omukyala n'akuleka okanagamba sebo okole kino.
Nze wanafuna sente ka saloya nza jampasi ateka kisina bikolera ki.
Kati taata agenda kukkiriza oyozenga ebintu.
Ate so bikiriza gwe nga bondaba.
Like how are you going to live in her house? Agenda kugoba. You guys are
I'll chase you. There is no way how you're going to spend the whole day. Okay, let me ask you.
Okay,
I've woken up at 6. I've gone to work. You have no job. Literally, even I'm the one buying for Gondi. I'm the one buying your books as. And
but
you
so
you will wake up. You sit around the house in a dirty house. The utensils in the kitchen are not washed, so you just spend the whole day sitting.
But then there is no way you can let your man to do the things.
No, it's not letting him do the things.
It's letting him do the things. So
No.
how can you tell your man to go and clean the bedroom?
naye atera Mags osiibye weewaka.
What are you going to be doing at home?
Kati gwe omusajja ogenda otandika okwoza ebikopo okole ki? Lwakuba omukazi akusinga
Is
sente.
it a sin? No, it's not. You can.
But why don't you can't you hire maids? Can't you hire maids? Like your guy want to make at least respect, like that prestige. Just imagine how will the maids look at your guy, you know? For example, now, you know, you women are so snobbish. You may come back home, like in the evening, you have your issues at work, you've been pissed off at work. No sange bitu kabidugala. No one will be again. Am I going to like?
Why haven't you washed the utensils?
Oh my God!
Like seriously, there's no way you're going to spend the whole day at home sleeping and you can't even wash a cup which you use to take your coffee.
Like, you know that we are losing out the essence of marriage?
No.
Marriage is not having. I'm not about to share the
Kati kambuzi.
Yamuseveni atuyambire ddala gino emirimu gy'abakazikazi atandika ogikeeneeza oba gigyeko ddala kuba kyendabye bagenda tukuba kibooko omudde w'omumaali.
Kati kamala kubuuzaamu, my dear guest, you are a lawyer in the making. Don't you think that this is all brought by women emancipation and feminism, that to the extent that women are working but abalinamu kasente basobola ofuuka abasajja?
Naye okimanyi era kati bano balooya okimanyi beewasa bano balooya era beetegeera
lawyer awasa lawyer munne
ne banofuta awasa kati kiba kizibu nnyo osanga lawyer nga wasiza omusajja olwabwe.
Anti love, sometimes love ayinza putting out that
because no.
Bamanyira
you guys have
misango.
love.
We do have
Bamanyira beera misango.
No.
Okugoba
Personally, you can ask.
but
you can ask all
it's
the
going to
boys.
fade in future, I'm sure.
No, it's not going
So
to
if you tell
fade.
me that you're going to let your man wash the utensils and your clothes plus you and
But then Mags nange njagala kubuuza tetusobola beerawo nga oyoza ebintu bulungi n'obeerawo like overcoach.
nze sobola kwoza bintu nga ndi musajja nga ndi mu maka gange.
Nedda
No,
amakasi gamu
in
the home
this
is
case, my
not.
home. It's my home. I'm paying for the bill.
Take the your home.
It is okay.
A man is a man, I'm telling you.
Okay, a man is a man.
Fine. It's your home, but I'm paying the bills. I'm the one buying everything in the house.
Mbeera mu gabbaawo oba nga mukozi.
Then what would you be doing in my home if you're
Kuyambagana, helping each
helping each other? I pay the bills, you do the
But there
housework.
is no
Yes.
Katonda.
Okay, now let me ask you, my dear. Don't you think that we are losing out on the essence of marriage? Because now, back in the days, we've been raised in a way that women are supposed to do certain things. Okay, you are a working class, we admit. You wake up so early in the morning, but there are certain things that you should do. Get time and wash your utensils. Get time and look after the kids.
Yeah, that one I can do. But I'm saying in this case, okay, fine. I've woken up, let's say approximately like at 5. I wash the utensils. I clean around. So I even prepare like breakfast for him and the kids. So if what would it be too hard for him? Like, let's say for him, he's in this case he's not working, so he's going to wake up like at 8. He wakes up, he helps prepare for the kids. Let's say he gives them breakfast, he helps them prepare to go to school. Is that too hard for him to go?
But that is not too hard for him. But then
at least preparing something to eat for your kids. But making a man wash utensils.
Okay. Now Max, what is that with? But the bed is that is why you guys
I just
sleep.
give up on marriage.
The two of you sleep in this same bed. What is very hard for you?
What's hard?
Currently, you're laying your own bed, not so.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
That what?
That a married man can lay a bed for the
Why
wife.
not? You can.
What if she's
now,
getting busy?
Now in this case, I've left you sleeping.
But
Are you going to wake up and wait for me again
for
when
that
I
case,
come back at
for that
night?
matter, at least you can say that she's busy or what. By the way she's talking, it's like if the house is hers, as a must you have to be doing it.
No.
Now what if the house is just okay? We are now talking in capacities. You see, you're all this. The house is his, but he's not working currently. Now what if the house is yours? You have this all beautiful house, this mansion. You pay the workers, and then you are dating this guy. You bring him here. You bring him in.
Okay. Okay, he's not going to do everything, but there are some things as a man, like, he has to do. Yeah.
Like what?
Like, he has to prepare. If let's say if I'm going to come back from home, he should prepare for me like a nice bath. Like at least he should be of importance in a house. He can't just sit there.
Unless he could let him warm for you water.
Yeah.
I get.
Yeah.
Let him shower you.
So you can shower your
But then
wife.
showering is not bad. Showering is not bad. I think that is part of romance.
I come back tired and you expect me.
But then you've spent the entire day.
But do you know what men do?
Okay. Let me ask. Let's say you're married to someone. In this case, I'm the one who has married you actually. I'm hosting you in my house like I've married you. So, what would a typical day be for you? Like, how would it look like? You're just there. The maids are there to do everything. They're there to cook the food and do everything. And you have to wake up in the morning. What would your day look like?
The house is hers. You're not working.
You're just there.
Now you're having maids or not?
The maids are there.
And then you just, if the maids are there, what do you expect me to do?
So
you have married me.
You let the bed, organize the bedroom.
There are some ladies, women who don't work. But they have ladies. They have maids at home. Chogamba. I think they are, to that extent, they can be very lazy.
I know they can be very lazy. They wake up and they're like, "Gwegundi, get me collection."
Now, for women, it's different. I may be a woman who is not working.
A housewife
is not going to be like a man who is not working.
He's a house husband.
Wait, in this case, if I'm a housewife, I'm going to be having kids.
You know, wait, I'm telling you this. Omusajja atakola yoba talina mulimu naye
asigala musajja
taswabiranga mukazi atalina mulimu.
Okay, I'm saying in this case a woman can't be like, okay, a wise woman, you can't sit at home like the whole day and order the maids, boss them around to do everything.
But that's what you guys do.
But that's what you guys do.
I'm saying omukazi alina amagezi.
Okay.
That's why you have a
because there is no way how you can sit in your, let's say, okay, even if it's your husband's house, you sit around and watch everything happen. Well, at least because you have to guide the maids on what to do. Yeah, you tell them you want, even you want, there is a way how you want your house to be organized. You tell them to, even if you're not going to do it, tell them to do this. You have to take care of your kids. It's not that every time a kid cries, it's going to go to the maid. You have to breastfeed. You have to do it. So a housewife is not the same. Is not like a man who is sitting at home without a job.
Okay, so I'm just posing a question now. Tugenda kubana because abana batukwatako fenna. Like they are all ours. They are all from us. Now abana bayina ebintu bingi. They have so many needs, especially abana abato, changing diapers, feeding them, doing each and every other thing. So how do you osolo chikiza omukazi taliwo omwana ali mu diaper? ejjudde agyononye. Can you change the diaper of your child?
Ekyo kikola ebyo babikola
N'okubuuza engoye z'omwana.
Ositusa diaper baki obugoye n'obuteekawo n'obubalekera naawe kati aba agenda kufiirayo gy'abalaze naawe.
No, kati you leave them for the wife to come back and wash.
Bwe kiba?
She's working. Okay, she's coming like at 10.
I'm going to come back tired.
Kati tebabikola.
Babikola naye
wabakomye nga mukulu tasobola kubyoza neyeebaka.
Kati gwe tosobola byoza. Are you lame?
Basa
Can't you what? Right now.
Wait.
Don't you know how to
Olyoleza mu kisenge tebajja kulaba.
No.
Boloza buli omu alina ekisenge kirimu amazzi.
No. Okay. Right now, currently, like many people, you can even wash from the bathroom. Can't you wash from the bathroom? Like, run away.
Are you imagining?
I'm imagining that kind of situation. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. So now,
Neka nkubuuze. Kati mulimu ki ogwaba lawyer? Kati tugambe nti bakeera ku makya ate ne bakomawo kiro. Ekinene ennyo omulimu bakomawo saaweza.
You can say it. You may be a businesswoman.
No. Personal, like you may get a case, and it require if you're a lawyer, like you have to read. Let's say you have court the next day, and this case is like a very strong case. You have to read books and books, and you find if you.
Ejemi yake ina mu campus no go LDC abamu basogera ku LDC nga tebalatandika kamusi kati ejemi yako omusanvu gyonna.
No. No, it's not at what you're studying right now. No, it's the things are different. They are very.
Simanyi criminal, simanyi you after animals.
No. But just know. Even if you're not doing overload and stuff, people are working full time. You find someone is going home at midnight even.
But at midnight, washing those clothes for kids, they can be 6 to 10. Okay. 6 panties.
No. At least I've lived with babies. I know how.
They always. Yeah. So now, sweetheart, you're standing by your grounds and you're like, you cannot do house.
How will you feel after seeing your husband washing the panties for a baby?
I feel no. Well, is it something bad? It's something.
Okay. I think our guest says that she will let the husband do some of the house chores, and then Max Official is like, no. There is nothing like me doing any house chores, even if you're earning more than that. Let us have a short commercial break, and then we shall be back. We are still discussing about the issue of women and men in a marriage where the woman is earning more than the man. And then before we went for a short commercial break, we had failed to come to an agreement whereby Max Official was like, no, I can't do house chores. Nga, why? And then Julie was like, no, you have to do house chores. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I pay the bills. Now here on set, we have been joined by another flamboyant gentleman. He's going to introduce himself. He's going to tell us his name, and straight away our little submission here because we have taken him through the topic. I'm most welcome, dear. How are you?
Thank you for hosting me. This is my second time on Uganda Olemwa. And every day I come, there's a beautiful topic to discuss. And me, I want to start by educating Julie and educating the viewers that from the African traditional society,
yes,
where Africans started, we are in Africa. We are not
in Europe.
In Africa. There is no man in Africa who can do the house chore, who can clean the diapers of his daughter or her son, or the son. Because if a woman gives birth, he must stay at home for 2 years until the child gets.
Okay, now let me pose a question to you before even Julie interjects. We are talking about the current situation. Now, the Africa you're talking about back in the days is not the Africa we're having at hand, whereby we have economic instability, where now we have difference in levels. We have women emancipation. A lot has been happening. You're going to get married to a woman who earns 2 times your salary. How are you going to deal with that? How are you going to tell her to sit down for 2 years to take care of the baby, yet you can also do it? So
when the economy changed, did the man being the head of the family change?
It did change.
No, it didn't change. But are we both? No, in this case, are we both going to sit home without the money coming in? Just because you want me at home to do all those houses.
By the way, Anodi, wale chenjala okugamba. Okimanyi emirimu egisinga omukazi wazaala bamuwa leave.
Bamuwa leave nebe ya myezi 3.
That's a
no,
I tell you,
no
that,
times.
and that's the
ne si okay njalo mbuyeyo mulimu goso okukola kuva kumacha paka kumacha.
Babera ku office nga babagala kuva ku saawa 2 mpaka saawa 12. That's when they should go back home.
Kati saawa 12 tosa kuda wakana
bikola. Ate obeera osiibye we wakagwe ng'omwami.
Njagala n'okwebaza bajjajjaffe who didn't allow women to work.
Kubanga bye byali ebiseera.
Even now, women should not work. Women should not work.
Why shouldn't they work?
Women are naturally they are subordinates to men.
Everyone knows that
women
be inferior to
men. Women a weaker sex is a weaker sex.
So I'm going to sit at home. I become broke because I also have things that I should. I don't go and get my money. There is no water at home. The power is off. So that, and both of us are at home because women shouldn't work.
Women shouldn't.
Ate muna tabatuga empuno kati ebintu byakyuseemu nti kati embeera si nyangu si ye yalo.
I tell you, some boys who get they want to give
poverty.
Let me tell you. Mugam, you are saying that so you are the people changing the things.
No.
How can you tell me that you go to your job from 8 to 10, you come back? If the utensils stay, you can wash them at 11.
And what are you doing?
And what have you been doing?
I'm a man. My
Jesus Christ.
My role is to pass principles in the
okay, now don't you think that
your family?
Temulo was that ne roles z'abasajja zigenze zivaawo in a way that back in the days the man was supposed to work and fend for the family.
Yes, and for
but now this is a situation whereby you're not working and then she has a job. We have been blessed that
providing for
yasoma nnyo n'akusingako ku bitabo kikirize ka defeat yako. The issue with men in Uganda is that we don't want to accept defeat. Oshegedde. Can't you live there?
And I'm telling you, these things were destroyed by the colonialists, and colonialists are destroying us day by day. Because I long ago, women didn't go to school. Senior 4, you were graduate. Now you find a woman.
That's what we are telling you. The times have changed.
You find a woman with masters trying to brag. Women are supposed to be inferior.
How are they supposed to be inferior?
How?
Okay, Mags. Olutaba kino gale atandise letamu ate kuzza abakazi wansi kubazza wansi.
Tusoma Bible.
We are reading Bibles and we are reading scriptures.
Okay,
but that's being unfair.
Okimanyi awo obera going against the Bible.
How are you going against the Bible?
Mu Bible mweshiri.
Mbochi.
A woman has to be inferior to man.
No.
See,
do you know even the modern
it's
church,
even
like
the
modern church, they are trying to empower women. They're empowering women.
But can't we accept change? Tugampuno kati change has happened. Tukirize chuka weri.
So that issue gye mugamba nti omukazi ngabenga asinga omusajja sente. Bintu bingi ebyawula amaka ennaku zino. Many things are making these relationships not work out. Like recently, for me, I follow news. Prima and Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry was broke, Prima was rich. Those couples do not sustain. They don't get together very well because
but this couple did not give out. This couple did
education levels make relationships.
Sure, you won't tell me that there are no couples that have worked out.
What my advice to the youths there
and the councils,
if the woman you are rich, you have to respect. You have to respect your man. Even if you are well educated than the man, you have to respect because we are in Africa where men are supposed to be superior.
Actually, I have. Let me ask you, how many things that traditional that are you doing currently? That are you still doing?
Traditional, and you're still saying.
For me,
there are very many.
What?
The cultures like for me, I belong to Ndiga clan.
You're Muganda.
Yeah, I belong to Ndiga clan. So I follow that culture. I can't marry a lady from Ndiga clan. I still follow it. I will not allow any woman to give me rules. Either it is her house or my house. She will never give me rules.
And that's why I tell you to get your own house. If it's my own house and you just you don't want to help with anything,
No.
I ask you to find
Now, okay, Chobe and Max Kambabose, you want to tell me that in this world, big as it is, there are no relationships and there are no marriages that are working out that have this thing? Currently, we are having corporates and corporates getting married, and then things are working out.
Yeah.
They are working out.
Rich and rich.
Yeah, rich and rich, corporates and corporates. They are working out.
Yeah, when the woman is rich and the man is rich, if the woman will never accept to respect your man, take orders from your man, even if you are rich and rich, that couple won't work.
Chobe, I want to ask you, what is the definition of respect? What is the definition of respect?
Respect in
terms of marriage. Let's say marriage.
In marriage.
What do you want, like, as in respect?
For me, as a man, I need a woman who is tolerant to me.
Yeah, that's it.
And what if
you should not make your own way.
Yeah, you should not.
My decision is the final.
But you know that we have come in ways in times that there is economy. Economy now defines who you are. Economy defines who you are. You're not going to expect a woman who has been studying at Makerere for the last 5 years, pursuing a bachelor's degree in medicine and surgery, to start being submissive to you. She has done her money, she has worked her money, and then you are a loosey fellow just outside there.
It's not that you are losing feeling. Without you, that's what family.
I can make a family.
From where I come from,
there's no way you can make a family without a man.
There is modernity. People can get kids.
You can get a kid. You can be a single
but
man.
That's not a family.
It's a family.
Okay, how are you going to get that family without a man?
Okay.
No, it's not that.
You
not
want us to tell that
I can get a man, not specifically with that man who is going to sit home and do nothing. I can go. I get a father of my kids. Even if I'm not going to stay with him.
But even besides that, let me tell you guys, there is a lot of modernity outside there. In the developed countries like in Europe, women are going in supermarkets, in medical centers, and they are buying sperms. These sperms, even they are labeled of wise men, expensive men, rich men, cute men, and then these sperms are then put into them. They make artificial insemination, and then they come up with babies. So don't you think that you being a man and playing that role in quotes, will make you stay to this woman?
Now I want to use my voice and tell those Europeans to stop fooling us. Because that is foolery.
No, let
Going
me tell
and
you,
buying sperms and producing children, that's foolery. That's
let me tell you. Let me tell you. There is no girl who has seen the world. There is no girl who has seen the world.
Okay, Max, first tell us your message.
A message to every girl or woman who has the ability to find a man. You give up on that and you resort to buying sperms.
No, the issue is like that. Women have neglected our roles. These days, men want to be snobbish, want to have respect. They don't want to put something on the table. And currently, embeera tekyali nnyangu. Chobe togenda keera ku makya mu nnyumba ya mukazi njagala nkukakase wadde wakana. Njogenda zuuka ku makya, ssebo obeeraawo, omukyala akubuuze wasuze otya nno ssebo. Agende afumbire ekyenkya, agende akole. And then you're not working. That happens to men who only have money.
Even me, I want personal question. There is some situation. You know, these women nowadays are giving us more headache. So I was discussing. I was discussing with the girl. I told the girl, for me, I want to take my child to a UPE school because they pay less money. And the woman told me that what if your wife wants a school of 1 million? I told the woman, for me, if I can manage 300k, I will pay the 300k and the wife looks for the 700. So
So why can't you respect the fact that she can
She's
provide
providing more than
more than you?
700,000.
You should accept that defeat.
No.
Yeah.
No woman can do that.
But women are there. Women love. Every woman wishes the best for their children.
They do have to prove that
You might even
So
refuse,
if-
you might
if
even
I-
refuse to
now-
pay that
now-
1 million, and I take my
so
child to even.
If I
another.
pay that 300,000 and she pays the 700, have I neglected to pay for my
You've
child
not
fees?
neglected. You've not neglected.
But you should respect that.
You've not
fact.
neglected.
No,
But
why
then-
should I respect
No,
you?
sure, but
What
times
I've
have
paid
changed.
for-
Times have changed. We have grown up whereby the society has been criticizing and having this other eye like, oh, you're coming from a UPE school, Chifufu school. We have all been looking for the best. We are all longing for the best for our children. Kati ofunye omwana ofunye omukyala alina ku sente nyingi. Agaye mwana likatutwale kusomerera la kakadakamo because they are different. UPE tegenda muwa chibamuwadde wali.
Chobe, let me ask.
And times have changed.
So,
Let me ask. When, let's say back then when you were in high school, wouldn't you get like these moments? Let's say your dad is paying for all of you, and let's say he can't raise like enough fees or tuition for all of you, and your mom is like, even if she's not working, by
But
the
she
way,
comes
she
in.
comes in, she gets a loan for you, and she's like, let me contribute,
It's
and
like
my
this,
child
eh?
goes to school.
Yeah, but
Let me-
And don't you respect that
let me
thing?
first talk about that.
And
Let me
now
first
your
talk
problem,
about
Joe,
that.
is
but
saying,
we are not after that.
Let
We
me
are not
first talk
after
about
that.
that.
We are not after that. Okay, there you can respect her because she hasn't told the man to go and wash the panties, go and wash the whatever. So there,
For me,
you just give some
let me
respect
talk
to your,
about that,
to your wife.
I want to thank men who don't know how can a wife, even if you bring your money, we don't. For me, I don't need that help when I'm paying school. When I'll be paying school fees, I don't need the woman.
Trust
You
me,
don't need a
you'll
woman's help.
No. There is no way how they are going to chase your kids from school. When I let's say I'm your wife and I have the man and I won't pay for it. I'll pay for
That
my
is being
kids.
poor and proud.
Yes.
If you're poor,
Not being
please be
proud.
submissive. You're poor and then you're proud.
So you want to say that taking a child to UPE school will not get a PLE
So,
later?
He will
So-
never get
so-
it
so-
later.
so-
But then we wish the best
but
for our
what are you
kids.
trying to mean? People shouldn't be proud.
They should,
Okay, they should
you
be proud,
you
but in your
accept-
limits.
But you should
You should
accept the
accept
fact that
defeat.
you're proud.
You should be proud, but in
That's-
your limits. Now
Okay.
let me tell you, you're raising 300k. I'm bringing 700k. We are wishing for the best for our child.
So you're going to step on your husband's head.
I'm stepping on your husband's head.
Just because you have contributed some 20k
Mm.
to top of the school fees.
No. I'm not going to step on your head.
And
But
like you should do this or
it's
this
called
just 'cause
sharing
you're about to-
responsibility.
Sharing
It's called
responsibilities.
sharing-
And
If
that's
I've
what we
helped
are
you-
after. That's what we are talking about.
Then share responsibility in
Allow
house
me
chores
say
as
this.
well.
Allow me
Yes.
say this.
Uh-huh.
Now you are seeing that this generation is spoiled. The reason why
That's
this
it.
generation is
It
spoiled,
is just changed
let me
but not
tell you,
spoiled.
The reason why this generation is spoiled to see now girls taking drugs, boys taking drugs, boys behaving, nude videos all over the internet is because ladies
Nudity.
went to work.
No. That
That's
is
the
just
reason.
Just
Ladies
that
went
is just
to
a
work.
poor mentality that you have
Neglect-
brought in.
Now this lady,
There is no way that women working is involved
No.
with the current generation.
Now let me take you to the times of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the work of
And let
Mary?
me tell you, Chobe, this word has been
What
spoiled
was the
before.
job of
Why were there floods?
I
Why
thought
were
you-
there floods?
Eh?
Why were there floods in the times of Noah? Kubanga ensi yali yayononekadda. Banaite mutwe kwa sambu ensi eno yesiza okwonooneka. Ensi yali yayononekadda.
Ati.
Naye Katonda yamala
Now,
n'abasonyiwa.
N'abasonyiwa. Neffe era Katonda ajja tusonyiwa.
No. So for me, I want to. Let me use
Oyo
this
just
chance.
yakikola nti mwingi nti
Let me just
asobola
use
kubikola.
this just to tell my future wife
Mhm.
that you will not work. For me, I will work, provide what I can for my children. Your job will be inserting morals in these kids. Because you're going to work, leaving our children with the maids, great ramshackle behaviors. I won't accept it.
Thank you so
Even
very
if
much.
you have a master's or what, you must not work.
Thank you so very much, Chobe. Let us have your final remarks.
Nankanga nze omuwala yenna ali eyo ng'omanyi olina ssente zo osookuwasa omusajja nze omanyi osobola okumpasa n'ensigala nga okufuga jangu owase naye bino ebyokumpasa tena odda mu kummanyirira bireke tojja.
Darling, what are your last remarks?
I think
She doesn't know
no,
what to say.
we should learn to accept defeat. If you're poor, you're poor. if I can provide for you, then accept that fact and sit home, do the housework as I provide for you.
Abaganda bagamba mpunno ebyokya ebiwooma bigwa byokya ate munayinazi n'obulungi atera nava mu ddiiro kubanga nalime wagonda tena nanyuka. These suggestions are from these people and I don't have any control about it. Kati nyingide muicha host wali wonna mbadde njogera idea yange naye. Thank you so very much for being on. We need to see your comments because this was a very very hot topic. We promise to bring back the same topic. If you guys say that you want it, we can bring the same panel netuchiddamu. But thank you so very much. Bye bye.
If you want it back, it's going to be, yeah, that's it.
Wakazi, mwale kola.
Wakazi, mwale kola.